And now, here is the favourite, both of the crowd and in any assessment of form here. Ivana Spanovic, defending champion, twice a world indoor medalist, European champion outdoors. Spanovic in the long jump, her first attempt in the qualifying, needs 660 or more. And gets it, who would doubt it? She really is a top-class competitor, right up there in the world elite. Magnificent Olympic competition, of course. It was won by Brittany Rees in the end. But Spanovic was, and I've just won a little bet with Philip Menschel as well. Because I said early on that I thought we might get a 7-meter jump. And we've just got that with Spanovic's one jump in the qualifying.
That was just a phenomenal jump, really. I mean,
let's just look up the distance coming up here. There it is, 7:03, a world lead for the favourite, Ivana Spanovic.
A big roar as Ivana Spanovic comes onto the runway after a foul in the first round. That's a huge jump. That's well over 7 meters. That has got to be in excess of her world lead of 7:03 from the qualifying. That is a big jump. I think that's a national record of any circumstances. She's got an outdoor best of 7:07. Spot on the board, gets it absolutely right. Huge height in the air. Let's just wait for that measurement, but I'm pretty sure that's well in excess of 7 meters. 7:16, national record, world lead, and a terrific jump. Well, the other 7 women are going to have to produce something very, very special indeed and jump far in excess of what they've done before to even challenge that.
Well, that's the 5th, takes her to 5th on the European all-time list, behind Drexler, Chestjakova, Berezhnaya and Kropotnova, and the last of those was in 1989, so it's the best jump by a European indoors for, well, that's a very long time, 28 years.
Spanovic now has her 3rd attempt. And another big jump. A white flag. Well, it's there or thereabouts. That 7:16 she did in the last round. Had a little more to spare on the board than her previous jump. Well, only a centimetre though. Well, she's really getting it right in this competition. On Thursday rather, at the press conference, she was talking about the fact that she didn't feel any pressure whatsoever, in contrast to a couple of her compatriots, and that she responds well to jumping in front of her home crowd. Had a great performance at the Balkan Indoor Championships last weekend at this same facility. Obviously feels very much at home here. Well, it's still waiting for confirmation of that measurement. They're certainly taking the time, the judges. She's just calmly waiting.
Can she be that calm when there's something special about to come?
Well, she's really dominated this competition. 7 meters 24. A stunning jump there. 2 back-to-back great efforts from Spanovic. What a terrific performance. We knew it was long. We're just waiting for the measurement there.
She's gone past Brittany Rees now at 7:23. She's now 3rd on the world all-time indoor list. behind just Drexler and Chustjakova. So we haven't had indoor jumping like this. As I said, it's 28 years since we've had anywhere in the world now to better that indoors.
Almost 3 decades. It's not hyperbole to say you're seeing a historic performance here. Ivana Spanovic. She has responded in magnificent fashion to all the expectations placed on her by the home crowd here in Belgrade. 7:24, as we've been saying, the longest jump in the world for 28 years. Can she match that? Well, very, very tight on the board, but she does get the white flag.
Not only big jumps, but a fantastic series, isn't it?
Yes, after that foul in the first round. Bang, every single time, spot on the board. Well, that is another jump over 7 meters. Possibly not quite as long, though, as that phenomenal third round leap. Well, still a great performance, 7:17. Now, Ivana Spanovic, the pressure's off. Well, I think the pressure might have been off from the second round when she jumped 7:16, but nevertheless, the gold medal is now absolutely guaranteed in her hands. Well, they've cranked up the music, and certainly the applause is...
She just ruined a good jump.
Well, she did indeed. I want to see that again, because she just collapsed, but they gave her the white flag. It was a perfectly acceptable jump.
It wasn't the further one, of course, I know.
No, but it was still... Let's have a look at that one again and just see what... Well, 6:73, just collapsing back. As Peter says, it would have been well over 7 meters. No, we know it wasn't going to be a winning jump. She didn't spoil that, but it would have been nice to have had a series of valid jumps all over 7 meters, that's for sure. And all of them, apart from that one, have been over her previous lifetime best. Well, they're chanting her name. Well, she really delivered. She's been all over every bit of literature accompanying these championships. She's been Serbia's standout athlete for a decade, following on from her World Junior title back in 2008. Well, I just wonder what the Americans will think. The likes of Brittany Reese and Tiana Bartoletta and a few others when they see these performances a bit later on in the day. Well, it'll be just past breakfast time on the west coast of the United States. Well, big smiles from all 3 medalists though. Spanovic, of course, will be the talking point all across Serbia tomorrow morning, but deserved applause as well for terrific performances from Lorraine Eugen, 6:97 national record in the silver medal spot, and Claudia Salmon-Rath twice improving her personal best, which was set in qualifying during the course of this competition, and she got a bronze. Well, we're going through the event presentation director's CD collection here. Simply the best, but on this occasion, as I said earlier, certainly it's not hyperbole.
But here's an athlete who might just do. So women's long jump final is about to start, and one of the main contenders is Serbia's champion. The numbers from the backs of the long jumpers: 6 meters 90 for Spanovic. Second round, Spanovic to respond to that jump. 3 centimeters she needs to find. Fast on the approach, a little tight though, a little jerky.
Dropped her feet in early there, really worked hard, a little bit of forward rotation, pulled her feet down.
In that jump, no improvement. So then Spanovic took the lead with that opening leap, 6 meters 90.
Just pulling her feet down early for me. Just, I think, probably working too hard and then bringing the body down too soon. There, and just pulls the knee, pulls the shin back towards her knees. You can add 17 centimeters to whatever distance that was. So 6 meters 80, if she'd have more accurate board, and that would have been close on 7 meters.
Fourth place, Spanovic. 690 from that opening jump, chasing 693. Oh, sitting back again. It's going to be really close, this. Again, Spanovic, Greg Rutherford says she looks capable. That's, well, apparent from what she's done so far. She does tend to sit back, but doesn't often lose much distance.
She's trying too hard, she's over pushing. You can see it through her runway. What you want to do, I explained it a little bit earlier, you want to imagine an aeroplane taking off, so you want to be accelerating into the board. She looks like she's pushing the back end of her runway so hard, by the time she gets to the board, there's actually a level of deceleration. So what she's facing is that she can't get quite into position. This is why she keeps hitting the back edge of the board.
Back to the long jump though. We're in the 5th round now. Just 2 athletes to complete this 5th round. The first, Ivana Spanovic, in silver medal position with 690, chasing that lead of 693. Oh, that might do the job though. If it's a valid jump, it is.
That's a classic Spanovic runway. Bounds out the back, keeps it long, 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 shortens them up, quickens the cadence, and runs off the board. The earlier jumps for me, she seemed to be towing the long jump board. Now she's got a firm plant on it.
699 takes the lead, equaling the European leading jump of Mihambo, who's in 4th place. Greg, what did you make of that?
It was exactly what we were sort of hoping she would do. She accelerated into the board rather than killing it by accelerating too soon on the runway. So by the time she hit the board, she was in the perfect position to really complete the jump. And then obviously from that comes the distances. But I've been watching Mihambo as well. She's had a couple of fouls, and actually they've been some really big fouls.